Today we want to talk about how to keep your dog busy and how to do it cheaply and reuse. These items are common to every household. These last two are iced tea bottles. They are heavy plastic. The gallon milk jug, of course you can use a 2 quart as well. This is a commercial one. And these two are gallon size plus orange juice containers. So on these 2 orange juice containers, I have found just rinsing them with water is not going to do the trick. You really have to fill it with water, soapy water, and let them soak overnight, and that will pull the orange juice scent out of the jug, because dogs don't care for that at all. Rule of thumb: take off the caps, take off the rings off the milk jugs, not just the caps, so that all you have is just the bottles. Now we get to put treats in there. So we're gonna take some high value treats, and this is some dehydrated chicken breast and some steakums made by Nudges. Some of my students like these, and I get these at Sam's Club. I also use this for Freya's food, and you can get this from, well, here it's called Star Mark, and I do believe it has a website, www.aboutdogtraining.com. And it's interesting, this unscrews. This also has a little dispensing gate right there, and you take the top off, put the treat in, screw it back on, make sure you open the gate. I would keep it closed when you're filling it, and make sure you open the gate, which I know personally the dog will take issue if they can't get the food out. And I did that once accidentally to Freya, and she kept coming back to my chair. I put her supper in it, and I'm like, what is your problem? So I said, go lie down. I thought she had finished eating. Well, I had forgotten to open the gate. So lo and behold, she came back, gave me a dirty look, and I realized what had happened, and I went over and I opened the gate, and she was a happy camper. And it also depends on the size of your dog and the PSI to the dog's jaw power, if you want to call it that. So Freya's going to give you a demonstration, and we're going to first put some treats into the milk jug. Really simple. I'm going to put maybe half a dozen for now. Normally I put a dozen to 2, and I want initially for it to really be a smelly treat, because it has to be worth their while to get them out. Okay, you can see that there's chicken down in there. And there's Miss Freya. She's gonna wait. Free. Here's our other toy, the commercial one, but we're going to take a couple treats, small ones, and we're going to drop them down there. So we want to make sure they can come out. There we go. And a couple little pieces of the steakum, and great. And we're just going to screw that back on. Okay, Freya, lie down. Good girl. And we'll put that down there. Wait. Free. So she knows the routine. I first started her with a milk jug. I think I had a 2-quart milk jug. Sometimes I used a gallon one. So she's using her brain when she's using all these toys. And that's what we need to do. It's not just physical exercise, it's stimulating that brain in the right way. All done? Right there. You do not want to use water bottles. The plastic is way too thin. So these are heavy duty. You can also use the Gatorade bottles I found work well, but you have to decide what's best for your dog. And we're gonna go out on the floor and we're gonna do some more. Mom, good girl. Good, you gonna lie down? Good job. Good, wait, free. So you can put your dog's meal, your dry kibble, into these bottles and let your dog work for its meal this way. So these are some suggestions on how to keep your dog busy, not break the bank, and it's done positively. So this is a great way to keep your dog occupied, not just physically, mentally, but again, match the toy/tool to your dog. And again, don't use water bottles. You can, I have found for my dogs, use the Gatorade bottles of different sizes. I mean, you can even come up with small bottles. Gatorade makes those short ones. For those of you who have small dogs like Chihuahuas and little terriers and little poodles, they need the same mental stimulation as a Border Collie.